These earbuds are pretty special. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Dave from Chase the Summit, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Soundcore Liberty Air 2 Pro. I've had the pleasure of trying a whole bunch of Soundcore products, and they've always made really nice earbuds. But one thing they've been lacking is active noise cancellation in their earbuds that are designed for like fitness and everyday use. Something in a smaller form factor that could line up with something like the Airpods Pro. And that's exactly what the Soundcore Liberty Air 2 Pro are. Before we dive into this box, if you enjoy this kind of video, please give me a thumbs up down below and consider subscribing so you don't miss more videos from me in the future. Okay, so I've actually been using the Soundcore Liberty Air 2 Pros for about 2 weeks now. Full disclosure, Soundcore did send these out early for me to review, but this is not a sponsored video or anything like that, and I'm allowed to give you my full, unbiased opinion. And that's exactly what I intend to do. So I repackaged these earbuds so I could show you what comes in the box before we go through the specs and how they sound. Here's the box. We've got the Soundcore Liberty Air 2 Pros, pure sound, targeted active noise cancellation, advertised right on the front of the box. Let's go ahead and open up the box. Got a little clear packaging cover here, and then you've got the earbuds themselves. Take those out and put them aside and see what else comes in the box here. There's another little tab at the bottom here. Okay, so you've got a USB Type-C charging cable, and then you've got a little manual along with a whole bunch of ear tips. So it looks like there's 16 ear tips down here. And of course, with any earbud, make sure you try out every tip to make sure you've got the right fit in your ear, because how they sound really comes down to how they fit in your ear. If you have a good seal, they'll sound a lot better than if you have kind of a loose seal. Okay, there we are. We've got the Soundcore Liberty Air 2 Pros here. There's a little rectangular charging case, and then you've got the earbuds themselves here. The earbuds fit right inside the case like this. The case has this really nice little sliding mechanism, and it's pretty satisfying and addictive. I find myself doing this a lot when I have these in my pocket. The case does have a magnet in it, so it keeps the earbuds really secure. They don't fall out even when you shake them pretty vigorously. Around the front of the case here, there's a little LED that indicates your charging level. Mine are currently pretty low because I've been using them a lot. Around the back of the case, you've got your USB Type-C charging port along with a really hard to see button, and that's actually your pairing button. Taking a look at one of the earbuds, they are really nice looking. They're really low profile. They're black and gray, but they do have that stem that's a lot like an AirPod. That's something you either love or hate. Personally, I don't love the stem. I like a real small earbud that fits like in my ear, but this isn't that bad. Putting the earbuds in my ear, you can see they're pretty low profile. They don't scream for attention, and they really fit pretty securely. Even though it's the stem type, they do have an ear tip that really makes a good seal, and they won't fall out. I've gone running with these a bunch of times, and I haven't had any issues with them falling out. I won't say it's the most secure fit. I've had other earbuds like the Jaybird Vistas that really stay in there really securely. I can't even shake them out. These I can shake out if I actually try, but I can run with these no problem. They're secure enough. One interesting feature about the charging case is that it's actually wireless charging compatible, and that's really nice because you can plop this right on your iPhone charger, your MagSafe charger or whatever, and it'll charge these up from dead to 100% pretty quickly. The Soundcore Liberty Air 2 Pros have about 27 hours of battery life. They go for about 7 hours with a single charge on the earbuds themselves, and then you have an additional 20 hours of playback time with the charging case. Another area where the Soundcore Liberty Air 2 Pros excel is call quality. They sound really good when you're taking phone calls, and the person on the other side of the line, I've had a few test calls with my wife, she says I sound very clear. And another cool feature about the Soundcore Liberty Air 2 Pros is they have a quick charge function where 15 minutes of charging will actually give you 3 hours of playback time on the earbuds. That's awesome if you're commuting or something, you're about to get on a plane and you realize they're dead, throw them in the case 15 minutes and you're pretty much set for an entire flight. These are Bluetooth 5.0 compatible, so they have a range of about 30 feet. It also means you can use each earbud independently, so you don't have to use both at the same time in stereo mode. You can use one at a time in mono mode, so you can save battery life by alternating which earbud you're using. One thing that is missing from the Soundcore Liberty Air 2 Pros is any form of waterproofing. These don't advertise any waterproofing at all, so you're going to want to be pretty careful with these. You don't want to run in the rain or use these in the shower or even in humid environments. That's something you're going to watch out for. I have been running with these and I've been sweating a lot, and it's really not a big deal to me, but it's something you got to take into consideration. Let's talk about the sound. The sound on the Soundcore Liberty Air 2 Pros is pretty mind-blowing. These might be the best sounding earbuds I've ever tried, and I've tried a lot on this channel. These things sound incredible, and the active noise cancellation is really good. I have other earbuds in the same price category with active noise cancellation, and they don't do that great of a job. They sometimes take out the hum in a room, but the active noise cancellation on the Soundcore Liberty Air 2 Pros is next level. They can actually block out the sound of my treadmill running, which is pretty loud, and even like pretty loud ambient noise gets cut out pretty easily. I don't know what magic they're doing, but they did a really nice job with the active noise cancellation on the Soundcore Liberty Air 2 Pros. These are touch-enabled devices. There are no buttons on the outside, as you can see here. If you hold your finger on the back of the stem for a couple of seconds, you'll hear a beep that indicates that active noise cancellation is turned on or off. When active noise cancellation turns on, it's pretty abrupt and it feels like you're in a black hole, basically. It's pretty weird. The active noise cancellation isn't quite on the same level as something like those really expensive Sony's or those Bose headphones, but it's pretty incredible coming from tiny earbuds. The Soundcore Liberty Air 2 Pros are also compatible with the Soundcore iPhone or Android app. So you can see here on the home page, I've got my earbuds and it shows the battery life of both earbuds. And here you have settings for the ambient sound. So you can either have noise cancellation turned on, transparency mode, or normal. Transparency mode allows you to hear your surroundings, so it will plumb the audio through the microphones in the back of the earbuds into your ears. So say you're in a busy intersection or something, you want to hear cars beeping at you or people yelling or whatever, you will be able to hear them with transparency mode turned on. Within the app, you can also control how the touch controls react to certain gestures. So you can see here, you can customize your double tap or your long press. And here's a really cool feature of the app. This is called Hear ID. This allows you to personalize the sound of the earbuds by going through a hearing test, basically. You basically tell the app how old you are, and then it will pick up the decibel of the room you're in. I'm speaking right now, so you can see it says 79 decibels because I'm super loud. It'll play a series of sounds and ask you if you can hear anything. You either say yes or no. And based on your reaction to these various sounds, it custom tailors an EQ for your personal needs. In my experience, this actually works really well, and it sounds really good after you go through these steps. The Soundcore Liberty Air 2 Pro are available for $129, which I think is a pretty fair price, considering that the Apple Airpods Pro, which these are pretty much competing with, are around $250. They're available on Amazon, and of course I'll have links down in the description if you want to pick these up. Those are affiliate links. They help support my channel, but it costs nothing extra to you. And that's the Soundcore Liberty Air 2 Pro in a nutshell. These things are really awesome, and they're kind of my day-to-day go-to earbuds for now on. There are better earbuds out there as a dedicated running earbud, but these are great everyday earbuds. The fact that they're super compact, they have wireless charging, they have great battery life, and they have active noise cancellation, it makes them a really well-rounded package. Anyways, that's just my quick review of the new Soundcore Liberty Air 2 Pro by Anker and what I think of them so far. If you enjoyed this video or at least thought it was entertaining, please give me a thumbs up down below and consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss more videos from me in the future. That's all I got for this one. I'll see you in the next one.